Hi, Kimberly from the Rabbit Hole here, and welcome to my kitchen. So today I'm going to show you how easy it is to make ghee. I use unsalted butter, whack it in the oven, and it just sits there for a few hours and you end up with a jar full of golden goodness. So ghee is great for cooking because the milk solids have been taken out of the butter and they caramelize on the bottom of the pan and on the top of the liquid. And that means that it can tolerate higher heat, so it doesn't burn. So it's really good for higher heat cooking. It's my go-to. And besides coconut oil, I use that as well. So what I have here, I'll show you. So I have 4 blocks of butter, unsalted butter. This is my empty jar, so I'm just about to run out. So that will produce this much. This is probably a 750 or so ml jar, and that's going to fill this up. So I will pop it in the oven and I'll show you what it looks like when it's ready. So easy, cheap to do when you go to the supermarket or the grocer and get your ghee from there. So the benefits of cooking with ghee are the nutrients that are in the butter, especially if it is grass-fed cows. We are lucky here in Australia that most of our butter is probably from grass-fed cows, not all though, so you have to check with your different providers. So there are some tricks. I'm crooked, look at that. So I'm going to pop this butter in an oven at 120 degrees and it'll be for around 3.5 hours, but check because everybody's oven's different. So you're looking for a golden crust on top and the solids have sort of caramelized on the bottom. It's not traditional, obviously, as to how the Indians would have been doing it for centuries and centuries. They would do it on the stovetop. This is the easy way. And start using ghee. Let's whack it in there. I don't even cut it, lazy ass I am. I don't even cut it. I just bang it in my semi-clean oven and at 120, and I'll set the timer for 3 hours and have a little look at it then. So I'll show you once it's done. Cheers. So I've got my ghee out of the oven and I'll show you what it looks like. So it's got a really nice golden crust on top, which you can easily scrape away. And underneath you'll see the milk solids have sunk to the bottom. So I'm just going to let that cool down a little because it's a bit hot to deal with. And then I'm going to pour that through I use a nut milk bag, but you could use muslin cloth, straight into my jar that it's going to live in. And I'll do it carefully enough to not disturb those milk solids in the back. So I'll just let that cool down for a bit and then I'll do that.